iTunes reviews, on like our Twitter comments.
Nick Turner's here?
Maybe more.
They love Nick Turner.
They really do love
Who
Nick
doesn't?
Turner. That guy's, he's very
Guy
charming.
sweats out happy.
It's the birthday boy!
Oh boy.
After we're done filing through, we love Nick letters. We get to one Dan Soda.
You guys really taking a technique out of Trish's parenting book.
Yeah.
Building someone else up and
She
they're
like
going,
Nick Turner
yeah.
more?
Yeah, she's a huge Turner fan.
By the way, Ding Dong's on her hands and knees like she's fucking Cosette and Les Miserables.
Wow.
Now I'm afraid. Now I'm afraid to dance against her.
Only when it comes to show tunes is Lewis and I.
He's culturally autistic.
Oh, you're over. That's what it is.
He's rabidly retarded in all senses except musical theater.
And I count cards.
Yeah.
This is a fucking a wild crowd tonight that we have for this.
Oh, by the way, Legion of Skanks fans, stand up. Let me hear you. Clap it up.
Yeah, this is the episode. We've been promoting this for a couple weeks now. This
I was
is
here
the
when this
dance-off.
was. I was here when this was born.
You were here, and people people loved you on that episode. You were their second favorite guest to Rodney Dangerfield. Rodney killed it.
By the way, you're just way too talented to be here. What is wrong with you? Why are you doing this?
This can only hurt your career.
I like to play dangerous.
Where did what was the seed?
Jay likes to write checks his ass can't cash.
That's not true at all.
I like to write. Wait, let him say the whole sentence again and he massacred.
Jay likes to
I've never said that phrase.
He said chicks.
I've never said that phrase and I regret it immediately.
Try again.
Jay likes to write checks his ass can't cash. Ass can't cash is a hard thing to say.
Jay's mouth. Let's put mouth in there.
Lewis, try.
Jay's mouth writes checks his ass can't cash.
Yeah,
I try to get in my head before the dance comp. I'll say full sentences all day, bitch.
I'm fucking Van Damme.
Okay, can I at least so me and
Only a ninja. Stuff like that. I got this advice for you. Some advice.
Me and Dan are going to be commentating. Now we have judges for the competition. We are not the judges because Lewis and Jay both felt that my friendship to both of them might get in the way, and Dan has to leave. So that's what we do in this podcast. We're real. So, but we have some fucking pretty. Do you want to?
I'll intro them.
You want to intro the judges?
We have a celebrity panel of judges. We have comedian from Canadian
author, comedian.
Brand new book out that he's going to talk about later.
Mr. Manners.
Aaron Berg, guys, stop it up.
As far as to call him a beefcake.
This is Mike Ward?
Yeah, I'm in good shape now. I feel good.
I love that guy. Thank you, Aaron.
Aaron's body is always he's always been a muscular guy. I think you might be in the best shape since I've known you, though, buddy. This is like incredible.
Thanks,
Dude,
man.
your shit's on point.
Thanks. I feel good.
See,
I'm
now he's
doing
just trying to
everything right.
fucking compliment you.
Dude, I'm as a commentator, I just want to say you have a bodacious body.
Every line you say could be the name of any podcast. Dan's so good.
You speak in because he talks in podcast titles.
Hey, did you ever notice that the way you talk sounds like band names?
Hey, where do you want to go to eat?
Silver
Black
Panther.
to basics.
Deep coiled? But I see it
Purple
written-
octopus.
But I see it written in blood letters.
I was really gonna go just more of the thing where Soda just talks in like what are actually podcasts. Like, do you guys want a what the fuck down to Rogan experience?
Guys, don't call me a nerdist, but I really.
And our second judge on the panel, fucking cool, awesome dude, radio legend, I'll say, in the metal community. Met this guy on Shiprocked, good friend of Jay's, also from the SDR, the Sex, Drugs, and Rock and Roll podcast, which Big J co-hosts. Ralph Sutton, guys, Ralph Sutton.
Thank you.
I will be honest with you guys. I was a little bit upset when I found out Ralph was on the panel because it was thrown at me at last minute.
But then what calmed you down is that you found out that we will be swearing in all of the judges. They will all Supreme Court Justice or a President of the United States They will all have to take an oath on a Bible. We don't have a Bible, but on a Bible
I
app.
downloaded a Bible
On a Bible app, they will all have to take an oath. I will be swearing them in.
I do have to say, and we have to describe for at least our first two judges before we get to our third lovely judge, is that the first two were selected also because of the Aaron.
Oh, this
has
is
a
true.
background
Very
in,
true.
in
Male erotic
tease.
Thank you.
So he's got.
It wasn't a compliment. It was pretty gross.
He's got a lot of body moves. I'm certain of it.
I'd love to dump a bucket of water over Aaron.
Ralph constantly amazes me because Ralph's one of those guys where I don't know how he's not 105 years old with all the stories. Like
He's Forrest Gump.
He did 10 years in the Merchant Marines. He was on Hogan's Heroes. He banged every chick ever.
He fucked Helen of Troy.
He's got this. But listen to this, Ralph. List of why.
He did tell me. I think this is amazing.
Yeah, tell him why you should be judging a dance off.
Well, two main reasons. One, I was a very popular break dancer in Brooklyn.
Awesome.
What was your dance name?
Well, I was part of a group of 4 white kids that were called the Mighty Whiteys. Given to us by black and Spanish kids, and I was in the movie Crush Group for breakdancing.
Fucking.
He's in Crush Group.
And I was on picked out of a dance club to be on a TV show called It's Dance for about a year as like a Club MTV style dancing too. So I have both sides of the coin.
That's almost as good as being able to be picked out to work out on the grind! Welcome back to the grind!
Yo! It's your homeboy!
Holy shit, dude.
But it was almost 30 years ago at this point.
Did you? If I laid out like a
Linoleum.
cardboard, like
Linoleum.
I could probably do one move and then go to the hospital. I would do one in my life.
this is called the busted hip. Yeah.
He's being humble, but before this night's over, we're making Ralph dance for sure.
All right, now let's move on because we gotta get this going.
Just
Let's move on. Third judge.
Our third judge is blogger and
Guest on the last episode
guest
of
on the
Legion
last
of
episode of Legion of
Skanks.
Skanks, comedy nerd, fashionista.
Banged 9 different.
Comedy groupie herself, Amy Hawthorne.
Clap it up.
A blooming onion of comedian dicks.
All right.
Wait, I gotta say,
Hold on.
I have a
Listen,
little.
Stop disrespecting the host.
Well, let me say this.
All right.
Lewis gave his beef
Well, I
with
was
the
gonna
Ralph
move
pick
your
of a
thing
judge.
up. Okay.
But no, by the way, I made my peace with Ralph because Ralph looked me dead in the eyes and he said, "Be honest."
Now, I was the person who suggested Amy to be the other judge, and then while I'm not looking, she shows you're a pussy tonight. So now I'm like, well, there's something there now. She wants you to win.
Now that's 10 comics I've seen her pussy. All right, now, to be fair, Jay, I understand your concerns, but as we said earlier, they're all going to swear on a Bible app. So there's really no reason to be concerned about anyone. Now that Lewis has introduced the judges, I think it's only fair that Jay will explain how the dance competition is going to work. Jay, so what are the... Because I had nothing to do with this. The 2 dancers agreed to the rules of the competition. So Jay,
We
what are
agreed
the...
to
how's
a
this
fair
gonna
set
roll
of
out?
rules
Lewis?
beforehand, before we came up with the shit. Me and Jay had a fucking 3-hour conversation with a committee of advisors.
I'm still, and all that said, I'm still foggy on how we're judging it.
Stop smoking so much
There's
weed.
no one, look, there's no, all right.
It's easy.
What
We've
are
done
the
this.
segments of the show? There's
Jay,
3
explain.
segments, right? I'm telling you.
I know the 3 different dances we're going to do.
Okay, so there's
We are
3
going-
rounds.
3 rounds. 30 seconds of dancing apiece.
Round 1.
Round 1 will be Latino dancing.
And by the way, Jay suggested this. He threw it in my face almost like a challenge. Like, oh yeah, Luis J. Gomez. How about we do some fucking salsa?
You
So-
actually said it first.
Now let me just.
No, you
okay.
said it first.
No, you said it first, and I
So
said yes,
the-
we should do that.
The first round
And then I really like it.
is some Latin dancing.
Yeah.
Latin people will make up a majority of this country within the next 15 years.
Dave always turning it blue.
And I just want to say, I'm sorry if I want to survive.
I don't know about this brown apocalypse that's about to happen.
Do you want to be eaten by the Mexicans or do you want to be a slave to the Mexicans, man? We have 2 choices.
Pure porcelain skin alive.
Round 1.
Is it salsa or just
Round
any-
2.
We can't call it salsa because I don't know how
It
to
is salsa.
You might throw in a Roomba.
Yes, maybe.
Okay, fine.
Latin is very different than
What's
salsa.
2?
I don't know if that's, I don't know.
2 is slow dancing. Do we announce how we're doing this exactly?
So that's it. Dave is going to be our
Dave's our girl.
That's amazing. Yeah. All right. So round 2 is the only one where there's a partner, and that'll be me for both of you. So consistent with the same partner.
Consistent, of course.
I'm gonna be as awkward for both of you.
Oh, the good news is me and Dave will be nice and salsa sweaty by then. Me and Lewis, so get ready for that.
Gross.
Right now, I'm kissing your neck.
I agree to this.
I guarantee you I'm going to be so good, Dave's going to get a boner.
You think?
I think so.
I think I'm gonna go in with a boner.
Oh yeah, but Lewis.
Well, am I going first every time?
Yes.
That's not.
Listen,
No. We're doing coin toss.
We did coin toss.
Because but only on one. We never really agreed that it was going to be
Bob.
every dance.
That's right. You did coin toss. Now we
Fuck
get
that.
for all 3. You get that. No.
I'll
look.
start off. I'll do
Stop.
the first and third.
Shush.
You got to be first and second.
Lewis, stop
Okay.
it. You're not gonna.
I'll do that. That's fair. That's fair.
Those are the hard ones.
What's
What's the third?
Third, freestyle hip hop. Just, you know, Wade Robson shit, son.
Also,
Dude, don't
one-on-one.
even be bringing that dude up. You know I love Wayne Robson.
Yo, you know
I was the biggest fan of his moves in the late 90s.
You know I love that dude.
So those are the 3 types of dance we're doing. We're going to do 30 seconds each.
Just
And-
the 2. Besides the slow dance, the others are one-on-one.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
Just making it
the
clear.
3 judges, they will get to simply as simple as this. They pick a winner and a loser each round.
Now we're not going to talk to the judges till after the whole thing's over. So you guys, do you all have scorecards? We need you all to have pen. Okay.
Let me say this. The judges, you guys got to give 1 point to the winner, 0 points to the loser each round, and then we're going to tally up all the points at the end, and whoever has the most points